Alright, welcome. Thank you for posting a video in the Hey Review My Video. You asked me to look at your Raynor today. I'll be happy to take a look. First thing, before we go too far, looking at team comps. This is a drafted game. The one thing that is apparent is that the left team does not have a hard engage outside of a W. So as long as Gul'dan doesn't stand still, and as long as you're not standing still turreting, so it's like you really should be able to get a lot of free auto attacks with good positioning. Leoric and Tomb will be a pain, and Jaina, of course, can slow. To unfortunately the other side, you guys have a very 50-50 engage with Stitches. So Stitches can throw hooks, and if you land a hook, you have no follow-up. So not sure if maybe they thought we were going to have a CC in Lily. But looking at this draft to start off, unfortunately, if I had to give it to a team, I would honestly give it to you guys just because you have a little bit better merking, especially if you take the level 1 merc talent. But you took Ace in the Hole, so that's okay. I think Ace in the Hole is correct because you do more damage. Oh, Artanis didn't take the merc talent either. Okay, take it back. You guys are at a disadvantage in the early game here because your wave clear and camp clear is all in Gul'dan. Someone's going to have to go bottom, which means if you put Raynor down there, which he can do, you're going to lose your matchup most likely into Cassia or Jaina in a 1v1 because they will outwave clear you. But we'll see. Overall, we'll find out what makes sense. I want you. I don't want him. Okay, there we go. So we'll move a little fast here just to start. Nothing obviously too fancy here in the beginning. Just watching your vision and what's happening. Some free auto attacks. Looks good. Free autos. Like I said, there's no one's going to stop you all game. Yep, free autos good. Looks good, looks good. Yeah, Cassie's annoying. Nicely done. Yeah, good job. Okay, so yeah, of course you break off to go bottom. Artanis goes top. Okay, you made the safe rotation because you're worried about potentially getting ganked. That's good. You got decent damage here. Oh, that's cool. You guys got a kill up there too. Clearing the wave, clearing the wave. Cassie is here. Okay. Are you running to start the camp? You are starting the camp. Okay. So, I'm not 100% sure if someone's going to come help you with this camp or not, but you cannot solo it without Exterminator. And then, as much as you cleared this wave down here, like, it looks like everybody's rotating to gank top, which I don't see this being a kill. Like, you have two melee auto attackers into an Arthas. Arthas should be able to just slow, and Leo will ghost away. So this is a, like, unless they stay, this is not an effort that they should be pursuing. They should be getting this camp out. Of course, you see it. You go to the camp. But unless you have help, you can't do this camp solo. So let's see what happens. So you call for the lanes. That's good. You're sitting here trying to clear it, and you're very going to quickly realize that you can't clear it, and those minions are going to beat your face in. Gul'dan stayed too long middle and has died. Oh my gosh, 5 health. Whew, that was close. Okay, hold on. So if you've got no health, no resources, like right now we just have we're kind of all over the place. We have our two tankiest people top, like they're almost getting kills, but like Artanis can hold his own. We no longer have anyone bottom, and Gul'dan just died mid. So you guys are missing Soak despite being ahead and getting the first couple kills because we're trying to do something up here. And Stitches is about to get hit by a tower. It's definitely not where he wants to be. So if you're, unless you immediately need to go somewhere, save that tap. Like, feel free to just like go home. Like, you live with 5 health, just full TP, and you'll be back to full, and then you can kind of see where you need to go or what you need to do. Because if you run back to this camp, you are not going to finish that camp. I don't think you killed any of them, unfortunately, because I think they reset. Yep, and you see that and you walk away. So I'm not sure what this tap is going to get you, just because of what's available, but I could be wrong. We'll see if you can use it effectively. It is nice to tap before the if you were able to tap before the 2-minute mark, you get a free tap essentially, since every tap is 120 seconds. So a lot of the time you will have it up again before the first objective. So if that's what you're doing, that's fine. But at 5 health, man, I would just gone home. So, all right, let's see where you go. So, pause. So you see that they're top. You see no one's covering mid. You cover mid soak. Good job. Well, Dan is alive. He's running mid. Cassie's bottom. Cassie's soaking. Okay, they stopped trying to kill things top. They can't jump here. No camp just is the push. They're missing, so they're on their camp. Oh no, they're not. Okay. You're running top. I don't know if you're in chat. He said, "Hey, come help me." But I guess it's not bad. Just you guys already win this lane. Yeah, Artanis should not be trying. Oh yeah. So people were missing for too long, and Artanis should be trying to bully. There you go. Yeah, you got this butcher. Oh no. Oh man, I think maybe like a Q. Hold on, before we'll back up a couple seconds. Okay. So without cheating, I just want your vision. That is not your vision. There we go. And zoom back out. I don't know why I did that. Okay. So, I said that Jaina got a kill, but your Stitches lands this hook. If you were right there in position to stun him back into this, that might be a kill. But now, yeah, they left you. What the heck are they chasing? Okay, they're chasing a Cassia. Cassia is essentially a better armored Raynor right now. Cassia's just a giant stat stick. Oh, he's on the wrong side of that battlefield. She should die. Okay. So, overall, like, so far you're trying to be in the right positions. You're trying to help. Your auto attacks are good. Your damage, you're probably close to top damage. So, oh no. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right, because Gul'dan's been just sitting here life tapping. Artanis has been auto-attacking, and these guys have been sitting here boxing top. So, no. Yeah, you're almost top soak, because you were soaking earlier. So, that one camp here, unfortunately, put you back kind of a bit, because it just really didn't net you anything. You almost died to it. But besides that, not too bad. Alright, let's continue. So you're up, trying to defend the objective. Hasn't been channeled yet. Ooh, they're pretty weak. Gul'dan's up. Stitches is healthy though. Lily just got up. This is a 3v4. Okay, good poke, good damage. Already needs to be careful. Nicely done. Okay, we're retreating. Stitches. Okay, good. Oh, Lily, that's too deep. Okay, you got a Q if you need it. You need it. No, looks good. Like I said, nothing too crazy here. The biggest problem right now is that your draft puts you in a spot where you can't soak. Like, I guess if they were counting on you to go to Exterminator, like, sure, you could help by getting this camp right now. Obviously, they're not showing, so they might be on their camp. But okay, Alex Strauss is poking. So, hold on. You were zoning over here. Like, that's not your job. Like, you have two very beefy bodies that should be zoning for you. Because, like, you don't have an escape mechanism. So, not that they can really, like, dive you. Stupid control thing. They can't dive you, but, like, you being up here means that potentially Arthas or someone else can walk up and root you over, or Lior can, like, spooky ghost over and try and grab you while you're channeling the objective. Like, this Alex Straza was poking the objective for free here. If you were positioned a little bit more here, like, that's potentially to kill on Alex Straza or enough significant damage. Like, I guess that they were on the camp just because they weren't showing on the minimap for so long. So if Alex Straza really is, like, trying to poke by herself over here, like, feel free to take all that free chip damage on her, and like, because she can't heal herself. That's one of the main weaknesses of Alexstrasza. So, but little things. So, hopefully you guys get this channel. Okay. Alright, so just gets a hook. That should be a kill. Oh my goodness, it wasn't. That's sad. Okay. Nothing really wrong on you. You did what you could. You auto-attacked. Okay. 7s are up. There you go. And the damage. There's your E. Good job living. Okay, I don't know. My command was so late. And hey, you got the objective. Get out alive, and it was worth. Oh man. He's barely gonna make it. Gul'dan. Okay, cool. Alright. So, not sure why you're up here. You guys lived, you guys made it. The camp is doing work on your mid. This objective's kind of weird. So in Alterac Pass, this objective actually buffs minions and buffs and gets armor for every one of your people in it. So potentially one of the best opening strategies for the first one without any buildings is you want mid. Mid's the most important building on this map because mid protects this capture point on both sides. So if you can knock down mid, say it's like you have a lot more availability to box people out. Because like if you are trying to channel this one, say it's like you really can't go up here. You can't really go here either because like the turret's gonna shoot you. But if this is down, like your team can pretty much walk in and then hold here. They have to walk through a slow, and then you can hold here and channel on this side. So it's like, and then depending on what heroes you have, you can do some cheeky pokes where like a Chromie or a Junkrat or something can like sit right here, or a Ming, and just fire off bullets at this. And as they go to channel, you just hit them. So as long as you have vision here, like you can almost poke indefinitely. So, so because the minions, these minions get buffed by this dude, you want to make sure that you're supporting him and making sure that your minions are in that circle of buff. So for some reason, everybody's top right now. When we knew after we won the objective, when we all got out with our lives, someone needs to come down here. Someone needs to become a mid and clearing. It doesn't necessarily have to be you, but in our matches, sometimes it's all we can control is us. So, but we'll see what happens. So you're staying top. You're staying top. Everything's moving. There now. So like the sad part is they're 3 levels up right now. And if you look at like what actually happened, it's all in that's not the one I want. Where's the soak? It's all in soak. Look at how much soak Leoric has. He has 5,000 soak. You know what I mean? That's the best that we can do. And it's there's not a lot. That's so weird that the colors are flipped. I was like going crazy. So Leoric has almost as much soak as the top 3 players on your team, right? And then he's soaking. You have all of your XP is in hero kills, which is good. So it's like, but you know, it's like you're just behind. Like these values are backwards. So it's like not that, like I said, I don't think Raynor's wrong. I'd say like just if we are going to draft a Gul'dan needs to be helping pick up the soak. And if we're going to draft our Tannis, like, I understand dings are fun, but, like, he needs to be able to soak and camp. Like, even Stitches has good wave clear, but I haven't been seeing him, like, wave clear. What talent build did he go anyway? He went... What? Okay. So this really isn't right either, but whatever. Okay. So we'll see how much value we get out of this objective. Let's go back to you. So no vision of anyone. You're pushing up kind of far. You're supporting the minions. You're buffed. He's buffed. Yeah, just hit what you can. You for 2. That's okay. Yep. Just keep working away at him. See if you can get the wall. And of Spider Queen. Got the wall. Not sure what happened bottom. I'll go back there in a second. Okay, so we committed a couple sins here then still. So, like, they were 10s, and it looks like Entomb and some other stuff got kills. We still weren't soaking bottom. So that's a whole, like, 2 waves now that we've missed. We're 3 levels behind. And once again, it's soak. Like, you have the highest soak on your team as not the offlaner. So, like, you're doing what you can. But, like, that's not right. Like, you have an Artanis, you have a Gul'dan, they should be soaking. Unfortunately, there's not a lot you can do there if they're going to not play the fundamentals of the game. Looking right now at damage real quick, like, you're looking great. Top soak, almost top damage. You know, 2 kills, 1 death. The 1 death you had was that of positioning up here. So overall, I think you're still doing great. Okay. Yeah, good job trying to warn them about their level advantage. Unfortunately, they all died to a Leoric Entomb. You knew that you needed help with this camp now because the first time, this hero sucks. Well, I think that's what you get sometimes in unranked. Oh man. Okay, so when fighting this camp, shoot, let me pause real quick and go back. Just give you a quick tip on hitting that camp. So when you fight this camp, can I zoom in again? Yeah. So you want to try, these camps give minus armor. You can see you both have minus 20 armor. You kind of want to dance. So like it's going to be, you know, 1, 2, 3. So if you can, you want to be attacking to where you're only getting hit by 2 of them at a time. So like you can kind of like dance around the minions by shooting and moving, shooting and moving, shooting and moving. And then when you want to use your Q, make sure you hit all 3 of them. So if you're clumping and going like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, then you move back this way. They should line up in a row that you can shoot them back. Just little things to help you take a little bit less damage on that camp. But I'm glad that you're doing the camp and you're commanding them to try and salvage this game. Being down 2 levels is not the end of the world. So you got the camp, well done. And you're back off to soaking. Or not. Okay, Leo is killing himself bottom here. I have no idea what's going on. Oh my gosh, he lives. Oh man, that's Stitches. Stitches, stop typing. Stop typing. You had a kill there if you weren't typing. Oh man. Alright, Stitches dies here to the Entomb. You might be able to get 1 trade back. Here comes Artie. Good damage. Oh my goodness. Oh. Alright, we'll back up and do this team fight. So we'll go look real quick. Okay. So, just to back up for reference. So Stitches just died. Looking at just your vision here. Like we can see on the minimap there's 2 top. Or 2 middle. We know that there's 2 here. Leo's got no health, and you're boxing Mr. Nitty here. So, as we go, your Hyperion's doing damage. Artanis goes in, hits the damage, hits the swap on this guy, which isn't great. So the spooky hand right now is on you, and she's running for her life. This Jug's coming to heal you. Okay, you get rooted. At this point, okay, this rotation here into the tower is bad. I wish I could see what you just took damage from. I wonder if it'll let me. Can I recap on you? It will not tell me what you just took damage on because that was from your death. Okay. But it looks like you got shot by 1 tower as well as took damage from the Leoric talent and you got hit by Arthas. So now you're stepping up forward, chasing this hero, and you're in Arthas's slowing auto attack aura. So you have a Q up. So either as soon as Arthas engages on you, you need to be queuing him away, or you need to be queuing this guy to secure the kill. Unfortunately, you step up further, and then Jaina just gets the freest ring of her life because people are clumped. And she gets 3 hitting and auto-attacking everything that you can, and unfortunately, you can't control this game if they're not going to play well. What else is going on? You're trying to help clear mid. Okay, you can kill reckless type stitches. We got a trade. Trading's good when you're down levels. We need so. I do not think you guys can stop this objective. Okay, you're hitting Cassia. Oh no. Oh. Okay. So let's quickly slow it down and look back real quick. Okay. So we got the kill here on Arthas, which is good. Okay. Gul'dan is clearing this here. We can see here. I don't know if it's the replay or not, if I can't see he's actually channeling, or if it is channeling and he's holding these, but as he's coming around, like... Okay. So, right now, you are the first one leading the pack here, as the person with no escape mechanism, no vision tools, like... And as I'm like, I don't think you kill Cassia here, ever. Just because she has 30 armor and your auto attacks. So like this is dangerous coming around this corner. Like obviously, you know, future telling, you walk around the corner and there's the Blizzard, there's the Alexstrasza, there's the Entomb, and Gul'dan instantly dies. Lily doesn't have jugs anymore, so this really isn't a team fight that we want. And you just get Dovon, Arcanus is slapping anything he can, but he's gonna die too. Wow. Dan is the most cheery person. I am so confused by this Stitches. Like... Okay. And walk into the ring, and everybody dies. Okay. Just, that is the right attitude. Never say never. Let's see. So, down 3 levels, the best thing you can do right now is to get a kill or get XP. We have to essentially make a big Hail Mary play here. Cleared up well. The next and most important thing is bottom, because bottom is core health, or core shielding. You see it, you go. Gul'dan is still typing, raging, I don't know. Okay, bottom. Clearing minions, good job. Stitches. Creep. Auto attacks. Hook your Stitches. Cassia. Oh, that guy's B-stepping, that's rude. He dies for that. Nope. Okay, the whole team just came in and collapsed on us. No. I think that's partially on you, but I think it's more on Lily and friends. So, as soon as he starts B-stepping here, we see Arthas is mid. We don't see anyone else on their team. Here they come. We see them rotating on the minimap. So, as they come in, like, it's unfortunate. You just happen to be the closest target. That's all that one was. Like, if you came a little bit closer over here on the straws, you would have been okay. Lily would have needed to have jugs on you instantly. This one's dead again. And look, it's your man ring. Oh my gosh. Most free rings of the year. So, alright. They get a core here, a keep here. They do... Oh, no, they don't. You guys defend. Okay. Oh, we partially defend. We are like, you guys can have this, it's cool. We got the boss.
The Alliance is once again taking captives. Show them that no war can be.
And positioning. Gul'dan's bad positioning. Oh, that Entomb just missed. He flew fear. Okay, this is one of those tough decisions. So right now, you're on the boss because you see it's the most important threat to your core. The team is like full on engaged here. Um, Neither call is really great. Like you're down 4 levels. The only thing you can do is try and like salvage a team fight, or at least do the wrong decision together as 5. Trying to do it solo tends to be worse, just because we're not able to follow up on stuff. So we'll look again real quick.
Once again
Back to regular speed.
Show them that
So you're coming down, obviously getting ready. Gul'dan, like I said, is out of position. Lior comes up, misses the Entomb. So like if you heard the fear, you heard the Entomb, like you need to be coming back this way. You got to be trying. Oh man. Okay, so now Hyperion comes out as a healing tool, and they all die. Yep, and that's game. Yep, nothing too much there. Honestly, I would say that big picture, your play was not terrible. You have the least deaths on your team. You had the most soak, so you're at least trying. Um, this one, I think, like I said, mixture of loss of draft as well as a person who's never played their hero before, and your comp is weird. But a few positional things you can work on there, but overall, not too bad. Sweet. Hopefully you enjoyed that review. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a good night.